I see Pat. Pat says time to have a discussion about Josh Allen. Basically saying is he the best quarterback in the league? Bro, I feel like if Josh would have got one of these Super Bowls in all these years that these Chiefs didn't beat him, he would definitely be considered the best quarterback in the league. But the narrative around him and Stephon Diggs didn't help it last year, and like him not being able to finish, bro. Him not being able to finish, get over that hump, is what gives him out of them conversations. But bro, like if my nigga would finish his
Nara's
wins,
mac
bro,
and cheese,
and get over them humps, bro,
tomato soup in a bread bowl.
Josh Allen would be considered
All your
the best
favorites,
quarterback in the league.
always
No doubt
at
about it.
Panera.
Big
So
body,
grab a chocolate chip.
scramble,
We know it's a fave too.
finish runs,
Come enjoy all your faves
strong
at Panera
arm.
today.
Man, Josh Allen.
Hey,
is him.
P-Tone, I know you're excited
Let's
to
see
talk
what
about
Pat got
Josh
to say
freaking
about
Allen,
it,
pal.
though.
You mean the best quarterback in the NFL?
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, like I don't know, because the best QB in it. It might be Josh Allen though. No, he is. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Pat Mahomes. I ain't not no dick rider who came out of nowhere and was a Chiefs fan their whole life. Yeah, that's not me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pat McAfee. I mean, Pat Mahomes is a dog, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and act like. Yeah, I love them Chiefs. Yeah, Pat Mahomes. Yeah, that's my favorite player of all time. He's the great. Fuck no, you're a dick rider. You're a bandwagon. Anybody who said they're a Chiefs fan and they're under the age of like 22, they're lying. And you're not a Chiefs fan. A whole life, but let me not get on that. But that boy Josh Allen, he might be the best in the league. Bro. I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to think, bro. Quarterbacks. It's either him, Pat, Stafford. Stafford is tough, bro. I was watching Stafford. That man is different, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that boy Staffy is very good at what he do. I feel like I'm blanking on a few people, but let's get to the video, man. Stafford is one of them ones too, though. Don't sleep on that.
So you're willing to say that yesterday Bill
Matthew's a
Belichick
real
called
dog.
the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback room maybe the best quarterback situation in the NFL. That thing obviously had a lot of reactions.
Sure. Yes, it
One way or the other. But this morning, Tone Diggs
got
came
Russell
in,
Wilson
put
and
his cowboy
Justin-
hat down
Man,
on the bar,
Yep.
and so I'll say it. Josh Allen's the best
It's a
quarterback in
good
the NFL.
problem to have in Pittsburgh.
Last night was a Josh Allen.
Yep.
And so I'll say it. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the NFL. Last night was a Josh Allen show through and through. Looked like he was having an absolute blast from the beginning of that game to the end of that
Yep.
game. He was hitting everybody on his team. for
Josh,
points.
oh my
Shakira's
God.
gonna
And
be
you see, he looked a little littler this
wild
year. He looked
to
a little,
watch.
he took a little weight
Kincaid's
off.
obviously
Money.
bananas across the back. It's
Dawson,
like this
he
team.
always gonna find
seemingly,
Knox, man.
we didn't
That
have much
wasn't even
conversation
Knox.
about their
He
weapons
always
going
gonna
into the
find
season.
Knox, though.
We didn't know what this iteration
It's not
of
Knox no more. It's Kincaid. See, bro, they be changing. They don't be wanting to pay players, bro. It's supposed to be Knox, but they don't want to pay my dog.
Seemingly. We didn't have much
So they're not gonna
conversation
give
about
him
their
his
weapons
touches,
going into the
but-
season. We didn't know what this iteration of the Buffalo Bills is going to look like. Anytime you're a good
Nah,
team,
yeah,
you
I
have to
know
go through
James
different
Cook a baller,
chapters.
dude.
You have to evolve. You have to get rid of players that you love, and they love you. Morse last night, former center of the Buffalo
Josh.
Bills, now playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Went up to Coach
Easy, man.
McDermott afterwards. Said, I love you,
Easy.
Coach.
They gotta get
And that's
rid
because
of
he's
Gabe
experienced what's
Davis,
going on down there in Jacksonville right now.
Yeah.
But this is
Right
what
over
happens
there,
whenever
go.
you're good. Josh Allen was going to be tested. He was going to be judged. Post
Get in
Stephon
there,
Diggs, how are you
Keon.
going to play? He's playing his best ball, and he
Yep.
looks like he's having a blast out there doing it all.
Yeah, but he's just throwing it to wherever the offense dictates. He throws the ball, and it's awesome.
Get in
It
now.
looks like he's having fun.
Ooh-wee.
And I'm saying that this morning, and I was allowed to say that this morning because Patrick Mahomes came out and said, I'm not playing great right now.
Dude.
He's got 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So, no, he's not. Right now, Josh Allen's got 9 touchdowns, no interceptions. So, as of right now, on September 24th, Josh Allen is playing like the best quarterback in the NFL. And like there were a lot of people thought there was going to be a huge drop-off because of Diggs and Gabe Davis is gone and Mitch Morse is gone. But I know Jacksonville sucks, and you're not allowed to say
Ain't
the
gonna
Bills
lie.
are good.
I'm one of them ones. I did not think these Bills. They got rid of defense, Poyer. I don't know if who's the other DB, Poyer and damn, what's his name? I know it's Tre'Davious White, but it's another safety, Poyer. Damn, bro, I don't know why I'm blanking here, bro. Why am I blanking on that? That's making me mad. But I seen they got rid of them. I'm like, hey, it's a little wicked out there in
Because
Buffalo.
Jacksonville sucks. I found that out last night.
course.
That's
Josh
on me.
Allen.
That's my fault. But the Bills look awesome. The Bills look like a wagon. Look like they're having a great time. And I don't think that window is closed yet on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you talk about Josh Allen, seemingly playing his best
I thought it was closed. I thought the window closed too. Hey,
football, it looks like he's the most free.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks
he
like
looked.
he's most free.
Yeah, he
Definitely
looked
the most
free.
happy he's had.
For sure. Without a
I
doubt.
mean, he's
Definitely
always,
look
you know,
free.
we see him in
He look like
at
took a
practices.
little bit of
We'll
this
get some
off. I
viral
need to do it
videos
too.
of him dancing, you know, and doing Josh Allen stuff.
Pranking people.
Yeah, he's so funny. And then they'll do like, hey, the best shit talker or who talks the most shit is Josh Allen. So you hear about that? But it just looks like he's a little kid out there. It legitimately looks like he's a little kid,
Fat.
but he's not a little kid.
No.
He can run you over at any given moment and
That's
will
a
do.
grown
It's like
man.
the way he plays, the style in which he plays, so much fun. We're taking shots. We're talking shit. We're running people over. Defense also playing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Jacksonville sucks.
They do.
So that
They
is
do.
obviously
They do
the
suck.
iteration of this entire thing. But defense plays phenomenal as well.
Yep.
Do they have it up there in Buffalo, D-Butch, you think, this year? Is this the year the Buffalo Bills get over to... Is this the year that the Buffalo Bills fans have been waiting since the missed kicks? Is this the time whenever they lose Stephon Diggs?
I ain't gonna lie, this the perfect time to do it though. Like for Buffalo, because who's no team is standing off the charts this year, huh? No team is off the charts. These niggas can't be stopped.
And they
This
lose
is
a
the
bunch
time
of name
to
players.
do it,
Jordan
Buffalo.
Poyer, all-pro Poe on the defensive side.
Yeah.
He's gone. There's a lot of people that leave. Is this the time for the
I'm
Buffalo
saying.
Bills?
Von
Jordan
Miller
Peele.
wash. What did he do last night? Get another sack. I mean, they're built. They're playing. They play hard week in and week out, and they still will get healthier
Pass rushers
throughout the
really
year.
never
So they're
watch,
clicking on
bro. It's
all
just tiny.
cylinders right now. Kincaid
Come here,
showed
Von.
up. Keon Coleman even
Come
had a
here.
big play.
It's a
Shakira, I
real
think,
sack,
will continue
too.
to be
Chase that
kind
boy
of Josh
down.
Allen's #1 target. But
Come
it's not
here.
like coming in as a defense, you can say, all right, let's take away Diggs. Let's take away this guy. Like the run game with Cook under this Joe Brady call offense has been great. And
James Cook
Josh
is a
Allen, you mentioned
dog.
just being free, just letting it fly. And when you're playing, when you get that Josh Allen experience, obviously it's going to be a ton of good, sprinkling a little bad here. We haven't seen much bad early on, so it's great right now. Everything looks great. In
Yeah,
Buffalo.
we haven't seen a turnover machine.
No.
No.
You know, which is
Take care of it.
he'll lead the league in touchdowns, and then he'll have the most amount of turnovers as well. And it's like, well, that's Josh Allen football. You're gonna play with that for what he's gonna create. But now he's not forcing anything anywhere, seemingly.
Yeah.
Just allowed to kind of, and by allowed, and I think a lot of people said he took a shot at Stephon Diggs afterwards whenever he said everybody's just not worried about stats or anything like that. I don't think just because he says that he's taking a shot at somebody else. But whenever you have somebody as talented as Stephon Diggs, game plan is get ball to person. Why do you have him on your team if you're not going to get him the ball?
Yeah.
And obviously everybody
I
talks
think
about
Diggs
the
rushed
tension
his
and
left
the potential,
and him
you know,
leaving,
negative
though.
reaction from a
For
wide
surely,
receiver
like,
if he doesn't
Diggs-
get the ball.
You tripping. I thought this was where you want to end your career. Do that then. Like, you rushed it. You rushed leaving, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You seen CJ a little baller. He said, I want to go to Texas and get some highs. You feel me? I'm trying to go to the Heat. That's what he really trying to do. I feel like you stayed in Buffalo. It was a business decision. Going to Houston was a personal decision.
Enough.
No,
Quarterbacks
man.
know that. Teams, everybody knows that. We talked to Aaron Rodgers. He said, got to get the ball to 5. I got to get the ball to Garrett. Well, every quarterback knows, got to get ball. If you have a guy who is different than everybody else, you're going to try to get him the
Gotta
ball
give him
more.
touches.
I mean, that's just naturally going to take place.
He
So
would
when that
get
person is
touches, though.
gone, and then now it's
He
just like,
rushed
okay,
leaving, dog.
best playmaker on team. Okay. So like who do I want to get ball to as opposed to who do I have to get a ball is a very fascinating, freeing feeling. And once again, I don't think that's a shot at Stephon Diggs. I think that's just him accepting what the reality of the situation is and being very happy about it.
And he needed that early on in his career because you saw his numbers and his development before Stephon showed up. When you can show it, when you have a guy who every time in one-on-one situation, he's going to get open. He's going to win a one-on-one matchup unless the defense has to shift guys, have to roll up and put 2 guys on him, and that helps free other guys up. When you have a guy like Diggs, he's going to make your quarterback better, but you can't get to a point where you're like, okay, now he understands the game or he sees it differently. You got more balance on the offensive side. Even if the run game necessarily isn't working, Josh Allen is a run game in himself. If somebody's not open, or I could run around and break the defense's back with my own leg. So I think he needed Diggs for that phase in his career, and now he's at a point where he doesn't at this point. But that's
now
not
he got
knock
his
on
in
Diggs.
there.
Now you are
Now,
Stephon
Diggs
Diggs,
made
and
him
you are that
better.
talented.
Look, fact. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. Diggs made him better. He made him more confident out there. Now he confident to where he don't see us. Everybody is Stephon Diggs to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he feel like he can throw it to anybody.
Receiver,
Throw it up. They
of
gonna
course you
catch
want
it.
the damn ball. Even we
You know what
saw
I'm
it
saying?
in the other game.
And everybody's
made
going to
him
want you to
believe
get the ball.
Exactly. We
he's
saw
him.
in the other game with Terry
Now he
McLaurin.
can
We
show
saw the
everybody
quarterbacks
he's
that
him.
throwing him the ball. He's been quiet going up into Monday night game last night, and he was like, "Hey, be patient. I'm not going to make a scene. I'll wait for it. And when it comes, when my shot is called, I'll show up."
Yeah, obviously the Josh Allen situation with the Buffalo Bills seems to be great.
Yeah.
Okay, and they dog walk the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Blowout.
It's ugly down there.
Oh boy.
Shit.
They're getting better though. Remember we saw him on draft night.
They're getting better.
Remember you saw him.
They got a
I
kid.
think we saw.
Yeah, was it Tony Khan? I don't know what his official title is. He's like the football czar down
Yeah,
there, or
football
something
czar.
like
Nah,
that.
he's chief
Chief
football
strategist.
strategist.
You're right.
Chief
all the
football
draft picks.
strategist.
And he deals with all the undrafted free agents.
Yeah, and he also
Hold on, who was
had
Khan?
a
We know
broken
that.
neck during draft
He
night.
did.
Yeah, broken neck.
Right?
during
You
draft
ain't
Black
get that
bro
from
fame.
football, bro.
No, he got Paul Drive. He
Yeah.
got Tiny Corn Drive.
Yeah.
And I think once I watched the documentary, I realized guy has actual say around Jaguars.
Yeah,
Did not know that. That was shock of the century.
Thought it was just a title.
AWE
Honestly,
is
genuinely
crazy.
did not know
AEW is
that. I don't know how
crazy.
you're able to balance it all. And are you balancing anything? I don't know. You know, like that is a
AEW
phenomenally
is
impressive
crazy.
thing. But I think a lot of their fans are starting to worry. A lot of fans are starting to try to.
There
figure
was a
out-
video. There was a video.
Oh God, and they got rid of Calvin. A big thing for the Jaguars, Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley, when I see him play, was the best player on the field, entire field. Dang near in that stadium, he was the best player. Calvin Ridley, for Jacksonville, that hurt.
A lot of fans are starting to try to.
There
figure
was a
out-
video. There was a video about that draft night and everything, and I thought it was a gimmick, a joke, a ruse.
Oh, well,
To work.
This guy's drafting like he's making football decisions.
That's literally what we're saying.
I know.
That was surprise of the century for all of us. I think watching that video, it's like, hey, good on you.
Yeah,
You know?
I knows ball.
Now
I think a lot of people are wondering.
Oh, does he?
I think that's what a lot of people are. I don't
I
know.
think they got the answer. I don't think they're wondering anymore. I think they know now, like, oh, okay, we have a dipshit.
A lot of ball left. A lot of ball left. A
Lot
lot
of
of ball
ball
left. A lot of ball
Yeah.
left in Jacksonville. Let's remember that.
Organizations
And
be
Jacksonville always
crazy
gives the
on
Colts
the inside,
problems.
bro.
So I will have nothing but respect for the
Facts.
Jaguars whenever they take the field. But boy, they haven't won in a long time. They just paid a lot of money to somebody who hasn't won in a long time. And then you're seeing stuff on with your eyes when you watch a game. It's like 4 or 5. Okay, we're going to see some development, hopefully, at that quarterback position down there. Because we'd all like to see Trevor shine. Seems like a good dude. Mac Jones got the ball a couple times
He
last
did.
night.
He looked good.
Yeah,
looked
and he
clean.
lost it the other
Mac
day.
and
And
Jim.
it is,
Got a block for the guy.
that particular game, not good for Jacksonville, especially in primetime. People are going to talk about it. Remember, we like Doug Peterson. We respect what's going on. But we had no idea Tony
Now
was
we love
actually.
Doug.
That hands on.
We had
No
no
Doug Peterson,
idea.
great coach.
No,
That was a surprise.
it was.
He'll get it figured
Good
out.
luck down there.
He'll get it figured out.
Always works out when that
He'll-
happens.
Always, always, always.
Good luck, Jacksonville. Hey man, shout out Pat McAfee. Josh Allen is him. He's him. Now that I think about it, bro, it's him. The only person I can think of rocking with, bro, is Patty. I'm not a Patty dick rider. Shout out, bro. He wins games. He has a great coach. They got a great program, but we talking about single player handling. Oh, boy, Josh EA is different, man. Appreciate y'all though. Hey, if you made it this far, let me know what you think in the comments, my bro. Let me know what you think in the comments, bro. Appreciate y'all. Road to a big. I'm talking about big to the top. Man. There's no limits, man. The road is there's no ending on the road. Road to the top, bro. You coming, man. It's crazy. Appreciate y'all.